Hello and welcome in, everybody. My name is Julia Flynn Worry, and I'm with APL Go. I am so excited to be here with you today because if you are here today, it means you are new to the team and you want to learn a little bit more about how to get around, maybe some back office stuff, maybe a little bit about Facebook. And I want to introduce you to my co-pilot, Brenda Graham. Brenda, introduce yourself. You have to unmute. Oh, she can't unmute. Can't unmute. Okay.
Hi, Brenda Graham from Columbia, Maryland, and Julia and I work closely together every day.
Every day. It's true. When I say co-pilot, I mean every day. So let's start out with what I really like to call and what Brenda likes to call the playbook. So as she and I were going through all of the documents when we first got started, we learned that we really needed a place where we could keep a lot of documents, even for people who maybe weren't accustomed to going on Facebook every day or at all. So let me share the screen with you real quick. Oh, let me get off the screen what is on there for just a second here. And I want to show you, I'd like to show you what's happening. All right, let me close this here real quick. Okay, great. So where I want to take you is right here to Facebook. And this is our agenda. Now, what we have is called the APL Go Playbook, the APL Go Playbook. And the way to get here is very simple. There's a direct link. You can go to bit.ly for bit.ly, bit.ly/ all lowercase APL Go, and then all uppercase PLAYBOOK. So it's bit.ly/APL Go Playbook. And we can always get you that a little bit later too. When you come here, you're going to see all of these documents. It's just so many different great things you can see all here. And every time something new comes up, we're going to add new things to it. We promise to do that. The first thing you're going to see is the agenda. And this is an agenda from a meeting we had on October 2nd, 2020. But I want to really begin this meeting the way we should really begin our day and end our day, as far as I think I'm concerned, with this affirmation. So the affirmation is, people are picking out their DNA drops from me. Every day, people are buying DNA drops from me. People are having fun and buying DNA drops from me every day. And people are getting healthier and having fun with my DNA drops every day. That's where we want to begin. Then we want to go into our doing. What we want to do is we want to recruit for and teach for to recruit for. So we're doing what's called a 4x4 plan. Kelly and Tina are going to talk about that in every business presentation. They're even going to show you a slide in their slide deck that talks about how much money you generate by working the 4x4 plan. We're also going to be using the sampling program that Tina really clearly spelled out in a video, and I'm going to show you how to get that. And we're also going to be talking about doing some Candyland party plans as a possibility. I'll be working on that with Curry Russell in the coming week. And what that means, so that we can definitely start generating income from our businesses, signing in associates, and bringing in retail customers. So what's important to know is that we make money two different ways. We make money through retail sales of our product, and we make money through bringing people in and from their efforts as well. That's the recruiting piece. And it, just like in a lot of other businesses, we talk about retailing to recruit. That's what we want to do, retailing to recruit, which means as you sell your product, and this is what the product looks like. I'm going to show you a box. As you sell your product, whether it's from your inventory or from online, you're going to generate cash flow, and the customers that you start to gather will, generally speaking, at some point maybe express interest in wanting to be on your team, which is really important. Now, this is the box showing you this. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't seen it yet, it's retail ready as far as I'm concerned, and will look great in any retail environment. And yes, you can actually sell from a retail environment. So that's important to know. So there's a difference between two kinds of customers that we have and being an associate, and I want to share that with you also. So let me go back over here. You'll notice that this is actually the PowerPoint presentation for our that you'll see over and over again. But this is what we have. We have retail customers and we have prime customers. So when you're out there selling, having this on hand or having access to the document here is really helpful, because you'll notice that it shows retail and wholesale pricing too, just so that you can remember what they are. This is the PowerPoint presentation, and it is found in the APL Go Playbook. Right there at the top, we can talk to people about ordering today. They can order right from your website, regardless if they buy wholesale or retail pricing. Either way, you generate 30%, and that's for everyone. Any retail sale on your website, you generate 30%. Now, if you're selling it from your inventory, you can generate whatever it is that you're going to make from your inventory stock. So a lot of times, some of us bought a large quantity of product and we got a discount on that. So that's good, and you get money off of that. But if somebody comes to your website from your link and they just go and they just want to buy, they can be what's called a retail customer. And a retail customer will automatically receive a 10% retail discount right here by using your invitation link. So that's really wonderful. The other kind of customer we have is called a prime customer. And a prime customer, the break-even point on that, so just so you know, like at what point is it beneficial for your customer? If your customer is interested in 2 of our daily essential least expensive products, it is beneficial for them to become a prime customer. They pay $25 membership fee. And as long as they place an order once every 6 months, that they stay a prime customer, and that never changes for life. They're going to get 20 to 50% off all of the products. Plus, they're going to get shopping credits to earn free product. And they are eligible to purchase our Go Kits, which are packages that they can purchase. Now, a lot of people have asked me specifically, where did I find all of that information, other than just in that PowerPoint presentation? And if you haven't done it, I highly, highly urge you to go directly to your website, which is just aplgo.com. Go right to aplgo.com. Here it is. And literally click every single button. So once you click every single button, like the shop button, if you go there and you start poking around, you're going to notice that there's a lot more material, information, tips and things going on than you might have imagined, just by clicking everything that you can on this website. In fact, some people didn't know maybe that we have a map of the world of where we're eligible to sell and where we're located. That's right in the footer of every website page. You click that button. Another thing that's really cool here is if you go to the opportunities link, you can poke around and say, become first in the United States. And it really gives you a business page. If you wanted to introduce the business to somebody, you could send them directly to this page on your website. You would strictly put your number in here. My number is 901-918. Yours is your 6-digit code. You would put that in between EN and business in the USA. Then they're automatically on your page. This is so cool, you guys. Little trick here. And it takes them through information about our company. And some of our slides, you'll recognize that it looks like some of our slides here. So that's really handy. But I urge you to check everything out. I found some things last week that I was shocked to find. In fact, APL Go has given us their own Google Drive on the website. I went to Creative. That's the button here, Creative. And I went to Efficient Tools. I scrolled all the way to the bottom, and in this green block, it says download materials of high quality for free, and it goes right into your Google Drive, right where the playbook is. So if you haven't seen that, it's pretty exciting. I love that. Okay, really important. I want to take you back over to our playbook. Okay, here's our playbook again. So what I want you to do is just take a look at some of the things that are here. For instance, some ideas of what you might want to have for a trade show are here. I've given you a list of a lot of different things that you can order, and you actually ordering from me, not from the company, including business cards. That's good to know. Another thing is the screenshot of all the prices. That's in here as well. Another screenshot that we have in here that's really helpful is our schedule of events. That's right here. So you don't have to go to the Facebook page. But if you're on Facebook, you might recognize this as the header from our Facebook page. And these are all important events that you want to attend. Ones that I never miss. I never miss Sunday. That's training. Tina goes over back office special things that we won't have time to cover here, but she will go over. And then we also have the Tuesday webinar with Tina and Kelly. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. You'll notice that Curry, Russell, and Scotty D also have an event. They do a presentation on Mondays. The team training is on Wednesdays. I mean, there's just so much. And every single day at 12 noon, we have a motivation call. So those are things that are great. And Ruth's calls are not listed here, but Ruth Main also does a wonderful business presentation. Now, before I go any further, I think Brenda might want me to show this. This is our daily checklist. Now, it's pulling it up. It will be in Excel, but it will allow you to convert it into Google Sheets, a Google document so that you can use it. You notice it just looks like a spreadsheet. But what's cool about this is everything you're going to want to do every single day. You're shooting for getting 100%, meaning doing all of these activities. That might not be possible every single day, but as long as you can stay within, I think the lowest would be 75% every day. If you can stay as an average of 75% of those activities done daily, you're guaranteed to be in the top 10% of our company. No lie. And Brenda, Linda McBee, and I, and Lisa Shack, and I think Daryl is here, have all been using that tool since 2 companies ago. We've been using that, and all of us have been top income earners in the company because we've been using the tool. What I do is I print it out. I have it right here. I print my copy out, and I'm going to go down the checklist every single day and just check off my activities. So easy. But where we do have a breakdown, and this comes up all the time, is if you're looking at this sheet. So I'm going to go back to it. I really want you to look at the sheet. Where sometimes we get a breakdown is items 17 and 18, Instagram and Facebook, or start a Facebook chat or start an Instagram chat. And what I do hear from people quite often is, I don't have Instagram, I don't know how to use it. I don't have Facebook, I don't know how to use it. If that's the case and you're not using those social media tools, what can you put in place of that? So maybe this is just not in your wheelhouse. Maybe you have a job that you don't want to do this. That is totally fine. What can you put as 4 activities in those spots instead of those 4 activities? Now, you might say it could be a different social media location, like for instance, Alignable or LinkedIn or something like that, that you resonate with instead of Instagram and Facebook. That's totally fine also. I just don't want that to be why you don't use this tool. This is a tool where you're building consistency. It's more important that you do it daily than what it is that you do. Brenda, would you agree with that? Can I get a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you agree or disagree?
Right, I agree. And it's not about doing a million of any one item. It's about doing all of them.
That's
where your ratios will be most positive.
And daily consistency, building that consistency. Yeah, it's a little bit every day. So that's important. Another document I have in here is an invoice. I did a little video the other day. I was shocked that I needed an invoice. It's been years since I've needed an invoice, but people literally get in their cars and drive to wherever you are to buy product from you. You are going to be thrilled. So having a little bit of product on hand is going to really help you. Or maybe they're going to place an order and they're going to pay you through Venmo or whatever, and you're going to make that your auto ship. I mean, that's cool too, but you'll want to have some of these invoices available to you. So that's why I put that in there. Lots and lots of documents. This one is probably my favorite because this shows you what you can do to retail or recruit to make sales and how much money you're going to generate. I have a video on that too, so we don't go into anything on that. But the next thing that we talked about was things that we're going to do daily. We're going to do the Tina Mousom method for sampling, which we have a video on. I'm going to take you to where that is in just a moment. But right here, this is Curry Russell's Team Hustle local buy, sell, and trade system. If you are struggling with where to get contacts and where to build prospects from, which sometimes can be a challenge, then Curry has an answer which uses Facebook, but you can translate that onto other social media outlets, or just follow his system in other groups, that live groups that you're a member of, maybe at church, maybe at a knitting club, maybe in a book club. You can still translate that information. So don't get caught up in the semantics. Just see what those efforts are and what the goals are. So that information is there. Now we're going to come to the most controversial part of our talk today. This is where it gets controversial. Oh, I should stop and say, if you don't have, if you're not watching, if you're just listening, I'm going to take us to Facebook. So the reason this is controversial is because so many people don't use Facebook, or they don't have a Facebook. And I understand that, because you don't want to have it for personal reasons, and you don't want to be putting your business out there, or you don't want to be talking to people, or you don't want people to find you. And I really get that. So there is a method where you can create a Facebook profile where you utilize maybe a picture of a dog or a flower or outdoor scene or a quotation or something other than yourself as a person. And you can use maybe an alias, and you can use alias information. I will do a video on how to create that. I just want you to remember that the point of being on Facebook in this particular way is strictly to get team information. So it's not so that you just definitely have to go out and talk to people, just get information. So I think was that clear, Brenda, what I was, or was I beating a dead horse there? Good, it's clear. Okay, so this is my Facebook page. This is where I am here on Facebook. And the first place that I want to take you to is Kelly and Tina's team, our team page, and it's called Team Go Extreme. If you are not a member of this group, let me know, let Brenda know, let your business partner know, let somebody know that you need to find this page. It is a group, and being a group means that there's interaction. The reason it's important to come here is because this is the actual mecca of information for our team. Anything that happens is going to be released here. Tina is at the top of this. Tina and Kelly are at the top of this, and the material that comes through them and comes out here is always top notch and top rate. The reason it's important to have a Facebook page, even if it's an alias Facebook page, is because this is where you can get the inside information and get the skinny on everything that's going on. And this is the place we're going to begin. So if you have not yet done this, I urge you to go right to Team Go Extreme, log in, and go directly here to the Units button. Units is found on the left side of the page. When they say units, what they mean is it's learning units. So when I click the Units button, there are 7 units right now, and we do have new material added quite frequently when needed. But the first unit is all about the science. There's 5 posts. So there's unit 1 has 5 chapters, and it's all about the science. And if somebody asks a question like, is there any scientific evidence behind our product? This is the place where you can find the data and even forward it to your prospect. The next unit is how-to and tutorials. I love this. Oh, I actually have 3. It looks like there are 3 new units that I haven't even seen yet. So they came in today. This is so exciting. And it's actually all about the tracker. So Tina's information about the tracker is in here. Excuse me. So when you click on the little gray button here, where it says the information there, once you complete it, once you finish reading all of the information and look through it, on the lower right section right here is a little gray button that says done. As soon as you're done and you click that button, it switches over to be green, so that when you come back, you know that you've already read that material, that data. So you don't have to worry that you're going to keep going over the same thing again and again. It tells you. So what I want to make sure is that no matter what happens after today, no matter what, that you know that it's important to do the units, and it's important to do the daily mode of operation tracker. Those 2 things are absolutely the most important thing. If you come away with nothing else, do your units and do the tracker. Okay, great. All right, next thing up, Brenda, could you take over for a second? Are you there? Oh, I think I might have lost Brenda. Oh, Brenda's gone. Okay. Well, I apologize for the barking, guys. The Amazon lady just showed up. The next thing I want to show you guys is where to go on YouTube to get information. Okay. Go right here to YouTube. So we have a couple different channels. Channel number 1 is Tina Malsom, TINAMALSOM. And Tina's page is where she posts her trainings, but also any of the business presentations are also posted here. So if you come to Tina's channel right here, boom, everything's right there. And that means that you can share this to anybody out there in the world that you want to, that you're prospecting. Now, Tina's going to mention quite often that she sends out a quick, short little video. And people have asked me many times, what is the short little video? So I'm going to show you the couple of different places that you can find it. It's this video right here. This video, number 1, can be found on DNA drop samples on Tina's page. It's a 90-second video that explains our samples. That's place number 1. Place number 2, where you can find that, is in our other Facebook page, which is called DNA Drops Results Page. DNA Drops Results Page are testimonies from customers who have been using the products, but you'll notice that also what's here is that same video. So Tina does in her training talk about bringing people to this page, tagging them on it, and then they can see the video here directly. So that's what that means. She brings them right to this page. In fact, I did it earlier today. I spoke to Julie and I said, hey, Julie, I wanted to add you to the group so you could get some information. She said, great. I also sent her a screenshot of what this page looked like, so she knew what to expect. You know what I mean? I didn't want to send her, say I was sending her somewhere and she didn't know where I was going. I also sent her the link, which is right here. And you can also find that in our playbook. That's also there too. So that was Facebook page number 2. First was Team Go Extreme. Second is DNA Drops Results page. Okay, great. And you found the YouTube page. YouTube page number 1 was Tina Malsom. Number 2 is my YouTube page, Julia Flynn Worry. If you go to my YouTube page, you'll see that I have a lot of trainings here, a lot of ways to use the products or what you can do to do a trade show. I also have presentations here, what you can do with the brochures, all kinds of different trainings and things are on my page. And then you also have Curry Russell's page. His is really good, Curry, Curry Russell. Oh, one more. There's Curry's page, that little guy right there. One more. I think APL Go has a page here too. We want the APL Go English. Yeah. We want it in English. So there are a lot of English translations here, but truthfully, any of those videos from APL Go are probably on my page, Curry's page, or Tina's page. So it's probably easy to just go to those 3. All right, let's take a look at the MindMe pages for everybody. So you guys might have received, and if you haven't yet, please message me or Brenda or whoever your business partner is to get your MindMe page, but you should have a little mobile page that you can share with people that you're talking to. So we have all the scripts. The scripts are in APL Go Playbook. Let's see here. Here's one. Let me show you this one. Candy Coated Wellness is my husband's page. Here it is. So if you don't have this page, please let me know and I can help you get one of these pages. When you text it to somebody, it looks a lot different on their cell phone than it does on a computer. But the first thing they see is they see a video and it introduces the products to them and the video to them, also the compensation plan, and it also has the sign-up process here on it, as well as all of your links. Your personal links will be included in this, so that if you're talking to somebody and they just want to know, just tell me about the products, just tell me about the comp plan, you can send them to this page, and it makes it a lot faster to navigate and figure out where things are. Okay, last little bit, we're coming in for a landing. We're almost at the end, as we wanted to show you some things in the back office. Is that right, Brenda? A couple back office things? Okay, so let me think of whose page I can send you to. So the way I get to my back office, the fastest is I type in backoffice.aplgo.com, backoffice.aplgo.com. Okay. And when I come here, this is the page. This is your main screen, your main page right here. And right here, when you scroll down a little bit, you're going to notice, well, first of all, you see all the corporate news, which is awesome. I love the corporate news. For instance, the greeting cards, the business cards, all of this great stuff is there. But right here is the detailed information on your structure. And you can expand that and you can see how much volume is going through you. And you want to make sure that you're, you're working on getting paid on that volume. That's the whole point, is getting paid on that volume. Also, your notifications are right here. If your requirements are met, you need to know that. And then, of course, the countdown to the reporting period ending. That's right here. Remember, we close out every 7th, 14th, 21st, and the last day of the month. So it's not just the last day of the month. We close out on the 7th, on the 14th, on the 21st, and the last day of the month. Okay. I'm asked all the time, how do I know when my package is arriving? And so I want to show you. You're actually going to come over here to the left side and you're going to hit Shop Auto Ship and you're going to hit Purchase History. Going to go to the purchase history. And when you do that, your purchases are going to show up, including the day. And what you're going to see in the status is, in this case, we have inventory hold because that's all sample packs. But this package already arrived. We already have this one, and the tracking number is there. So you can just copy this tracking number, hit Control Copy, or Control C, I mean. Come over here, and you can just drop the tracking number right into the search bar and track your package. You don't even have to know if it was Postal Service or USPS, but you can get your tracking information that way. Super, super quick. Okay. So a lot of people have asked me, how do I know when my package is coming in? That's how you know when your package is coming in. Now, every single month, you're also going to need to do an order. So you're either going to need to do a 40 PV order, or based on your rank, but at least a 40 volume order every single month. Really, you want to try to do that between the 1st and the 7th. That's the very best way to do it. That way you won't forget. And that's your automated ordering, so that you so that every month you're automatically getting paid. Because if you didn't do that order and then somebody comes into your business, you don't want to miss that pay. You want to make sure you're covered. Tina just did a complete training on that, so I'm not going to. I'm just reminding you that you can see all of that information there. There are also some other things that are really fun to take a look at. Show you back, get back here again in your back office. When you go to your back office, you can see your binary tree. You can come over to binary tree and hit graphic view, and you're going to be able to see how your tree looks. But there's a secret way to take a look at the whole thing. If you come over to text view, so binary tree text view, and you hit alternative mode, show the structure, and you click these, you can scan out and you can see your entire team build right before your eyes and see what's going on in your business and how you're being paid. Isn't that cool? Just keep clicking and clicking, and or I think you just keep clicking and clicking. I'm sure they're going to be working on a button that you can press and it'll expand the entire thing. But right now you have to click it individually. But how fun is that to see your whole team? I love it. So you can scroll in and see who's where. That's a lot of fun. Okay. How do you know how much money there is to be made and where things are going financially? Is that you can actually check out the graphic view. Nope. Details of your organ. Nope, that's not right either. Sorry. You can actually check out your, sorry, I'm looking for, Business Center. I don't know why I couldn't find that. And check out personally enrolled. When you click the personally enrolled button and the activity of the personally enrolled, these two buttons here, you can see who's in your team and you can see what's going on, and you can actually click through and change the level of the people. Same with the unilevel. You can see who's underneath of you and if you're getting paid on those people or not. That's very exciting as well. I love it. All right. The last thing I wanted to quickly show you was the 2 simple ways that you're paid, regardless of your status, regardless of where you are in the business, the 2 simple ways that you're paid. This is before you have a person on your right and before you have a person on your left. How are you being paid? How are you making money? Number one, you're making money through retail sales. That would be referred to as payway number 9. Let me show you the compensation plan. The compensation plan is in the playbook, okay? It's as a PDF, which means you can print it out if you want to, okay? That's right here. I love looking at the comp plan. Now that I feel a little bit more confident about it. There was a time where it terrified me and I didn't want to. Now I love it. All right, I scroll down through this slide presentation. We recognize that slide. And payway number 1 is the green background slide. Here it is. Payway number 1, the start bonus. Regardless of how you start in your business, when you paid the $25 fee to open your business center, you opened the possibility of generating start bonuses. That means that if you introduce this business to somebody else and they purchase a Go Kit, specifically a Go Kit, and I can show you what those Go Kits are. If they purchase a Go Kit, these are the commissions that you make on those transactions, on those sales. So if somebody comes in on a $100 promoter pack, you're going to generate $10. But if somebody comes in on a diamond kit, let's say they're a professional salon, or let's say they're a network marketer who wants to make sure that they're paid at the very highest rank. Because remember, in this pay plan, if you're a diamond or a VIP, you're paid higher commissions than if you come in as a promoter and associate. And you can build up to those. You can work your way through the status with the Go Kits over time. It doesn't have to be done in one single purchase, and it doesn't have to be done just the first time you came into the business. But there is one little caveat, and that is that it must be done in the first 90 days to hit diamond. We did just learn last night that about twice a year, I think it was twice a year, Sergey opens up the opportunity to purchase a diamond kit and to get into the diamond club. So if you haven't gotten into the diamond club in your first 90 days, you still have an opportunity. We just don't ever know when that is. And remember, we do have our company's corporate convention, November 11th through 15th. I know that's 4 days. We don't know if all of that will be in English. We're waiting to hear with bated breath the exciting news of what that's going to look like, but it is going to be virtual. We do know that. But what I'm getting at here is that when you paid your $25 to become an associate, you earned the ability to earn money from the Go Kit purchases and sales. So let me spin you over here to the APL Go page. A lot of people say, well, where can I find the APL Go Kits? I came right to my website. This is my husband's website. I came right to my website and I went right to wellness and I went to special offer, my website, wellness special offer, and I can see the Go Kits and they're all broken down and what's included. So $100 Go Kit is PR, the PR kit, and that includes Alton Ice. So you can see if you roll over the product, it'll tell you all about the product. But right here, it tells you the cost and it tells you the discount. That discount is actually the wholesale pricing. So they're giving you a discount off of wholesale with Go Kits, which is why people love Go Kits so much. But it tells you all about every single Go Kit on this page. Okay. So that's the first way you're paid with your $25 fee. The second way you're paid is payway number 9. Payway number 9 is called the client bonus. So when you paid your $25, you were able to open up your retail center on your website so that when you sell product through your website, whether you sell it for wholesale or retail, doesn't matter. You're going to make 30% of that sale. So that 30% is based on the actual dollar amount. So if you sell $1,000 in product, you're going to make $300 in retail profit. So there is something else with the remaining amount. If you are a qualified purchaser, if you have qualified your website, which means, or your business center, if you've qualified your business center, that means you've made a purchase of at least $100. So with a $100 purchase, you open up all of the other payways that we go over, and we're going to show everybody that in a different video because this was an overview video and we did go a little bit over. We're going to try to keep these to 20 minutes from here on out, but I wanted to make sure I covered a whole host of different things. Brenda, can you let me know if there was something else that you wanted to include? I covered Facebook units, the playbook, YouTube, the MindMe pages, the invoice, what 2 different kind of customers, and a compensation plan. Is there anything that do I get a thumbs up, I'm good, or a thumbs down, there was something else?
No,
I can't hear you. You muted again. Could you?
when they reopen for the diamond packages, so you have to be prepared because it's only a 7-day window. So if you don't do it initially in your first 90 days, when you see the special that it's open again and you've already qualified, it's a 7-day window.
Okay, gotcha. So
just gives you a heads up so that if you want to do it, you have to have your money available.
Wonderful. Okay, be prepared. Have your money set aside or in your bank if you have it in your account bank. Just leave it there. Gigi asked, "What is PV?" That is PV is business volume. I would call it BV, business volume, but it's actually your every single product has a cost, like a dollar figure, like $20, $25, $100. But associated with that also is business volume. And let me show you that in our playbook, because that's right here as well. So if you wondered what the business volume was, there's 2 different business volume documents. One is for new associates, it has the purple band, and one is for existing associates, which has a green band. I'm going to show you the new associates first. So when you're selling product to a new person, this little document here is kind of like a cheat sheet. It tells you over here on the right hand side, it tells you about what's in the daily collection, premier, what, all the different collections, and it tells you the pricing, and it tells you what it's for and what the flavor is. So that's what's on the upper right corner in this purple block. But over here on the left side, it's telling you what the kit is. So if it's a PR kit, that's the name of the kit. And then it tells you underneath here what's in the kit. Alt ice, or this one is called the everyday kit. It's a $200 kit. It has 4 products in it. But right here is the business volume. That's the volume amount, 40 volume, 80 volume. So when somebody starts out their business and they purchase a Go kit, you're going to sell that to them and you're going to make that amount of money that I showed you on the green sheet. So for a $100 Go kit, you make $10. For a $3,000 for the Super 5 kit, which is right here, you make $600. Okay. What it includes in the Super 5 is 5 of every product, and it's 1,200 business volume. The most popular kit that we sell, and this really is the most popular one, is the presentation kit. And the reason that's the most popular one, that's right, it's one of every product. Everybody likes to have one of each so that they can sample them. They can give out samples to other people. They just open up the box, just like I did here, just like I was showing. They just open up their little box and they take out the product and they use their scissors. I've had this conversation about an hour ago. I've been carrying around scissors and boxes, and and I can sample them with people. So people love that presentation kit. The presentation kit is $600 and it gives you 240 business volume. You need that business volume for the other parts of the pay plan. So that's why there's a dollar figure attached and a business volume amount attached. Now for existing associates, when they make a purchase, you'll notice this is the same sheet. You'll notice here in the upper right corner, it's the same little purple block, and it's the same products, but the amounts are different, because when somebody purchases a Go kit, but they're already an existing associate, there is more business volume attached to it. And that's what these business volume amounts are. So for instance, if you're going to place an order, let's say you came into the business on the $200 creative kit right here, and you purchased the creative kit, which came with Grow and GTS, Beauty and Brains, which incidentally, I love all 4 of those products. Let's say you came in on the creative kit, it was $200, and now you want to up status to the next rank up, which is the family kit. You don't have to go back and buy a $400 kit. I originally thought that. I thought if I wanted to up status, I had to buy the whole kit all over again. Nope, you're just doing the gap between the 200 to the 400. So our statuses are at 100, 200, 400, 600, 1800, and 3000. And there's a lot more detail on that. So I don't want you to learn that from me and, you know, be worried about that at this moment, because there's a lot of little nuances. But just so you know that there's a little bit of a difference in business volume, but we're paid on that business volume. That business volume goes into our ninery, which is our 9-legged tree. And we're paid 30% on our lesser leg. A lot of information. You'll see it in our compensation plan videos and understand it more. But just to suffice to say that in the playbook, we do have the breakdowns for you for the products so that you always know what it is. You can print these out. Now I'm going to tell you guys, for me, I print all of these documents out. I always have them sitting right next to me. It's not unusual for me to have them just right at hand. I actually put them into this little binder I got, which I love. I love my little binder. I also have my, what's it called? I have the comp plan, the business presentation in here too, printed out. But I love carrying this around. I like having the information and the prices and the business volume here so that I can review it when, you know, just to learn it a little bit better. I mean, face it, I've been studying it and learning it and hearing it over and over again since, what was that, July 28th, July 25th, something like that. So it's taken me a while, and even then I don't know every detail. We don't have her on the call right now because she's doing something today, but Ardith Warren is absolutely amazing. She helped me understand the comp plan a little bit better. She had been in another comp plan and really understood it. This is another document, just so you guys know, that I carry with me everywhere I go. And I called these the APL Go product cards. So I'm going to show you, I have them printed out and I carry them with me, but they are found right here. If you don't print anything else out, this might be the one thing you want to carry with you wherever you go. It says right here, APL Go 15 product cards. It's a 3-page PDF document. On the left is the picture of the product, so it shows you the box color and what the box looks like. But on the right side, oh, this is so helpful. On the right side is the information from the website. And I say it's so helpful because I made this document. And and I made it for me and Brenda in the very beginning because we were trying to learn 15 products and couldn't remember them. So I needed flashcards. So I made flashcards for everybody. What you're seeing here is what is found on the website. So it says GTS helps maintain the body's already normal energy, vitality, and endurance, physical and mental stamina, balanced metabolism, all of this. And then immediately under that are the ingredients. And then below that, it says right there, non-synthetic, molasses, beet sugar, citric acid, natural flavor, so pineapple, and then how many calories, how many carbs, and how much sugar, which is really 6 calories, 2 carbs, and 1 gram of sugar. And that sugar is naturally occurring sugar. There's nothing synthetic. There's no flavorings. There's no additives. There's no glycerin. These are vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, and what they call beyond organic. So organic is great, but beyond organic is really exceptional. And where you find that information, again, go right back to your APL Go website, go right here to wellness, go right to certifications. And this, you guys, if you haven't seen this, this is like took my breath away. When I first talked to Tina about the company, you might not know me, you might not know this about me, but I have been gluten-free for a very long time, and I've been dairy-free for a very long time. The first thing she said to me is, I found us a product, and don't worry, it's vegan and gluten-free, because she knew before I asked that that would be the next words out of my mouth. But it's beyond that, you guys. This is insane. It's also ISO certified, which is ISO 22000 and 9001. It's kosher certified. And even beyond that, it's halal certified, which is very, very big. And we have an FDA certificate because we've been registered with the Food and Drug Administration. We are not, I'm trying to think of the word. We are registered with the FDA. Now, of course, because we're not a drug, we can't be whatever that other word is that I can't think of. What's the word I'm thinking of, Brenda? If it's
Certified.
What was it?
Certified.
Certified. Yes, we can't be certain. Yeah, it can't be that we're not a drug. So you can't be, if you're not a drug, you can't be certified. But we are registered with the FDA, which means that all of our ingredients are registered. Now here's the certifications down here, which some are from other countries. So I wasn't familiar with these marks, these service marks. But boy, you can also download them, guys. You can download the certificates, and if you have someone who really needs to know, if this is a mind blower to me. I was so impressed. The couple things that have blown me away have been the go under creative and go to efficient tools, and then scroll down here and open up this Google Drive. I mean, that was just shocking. Here's all the information right here. What you can put on social media. There's Instagram motivation. I didn't see this the other day. Look at these great pictures, you guys. Let's say you wanted to put that on either your Instagram or your Facebook. Now, mind you, I probably wouldn't unless I probably would cover that up, and I would probably cover that up. I'm still in the belief that we're in the whisper campaign. And so that's where I'm trying to be, is not to put our company name out, to make it a little harder for my friends and family to know what company I'm with. That's kind of the idea, is to create some mystery. I like being a mysterious person because it gets people all excited and juiced up. They want to know what you're doing. But that is really amazing that they have pre-created beautiful graphics for us. Now, the very last thing I'm going to show you, I think we're good, is this. This is our company brochure that's like a catalog. It's a tri-fold brochure. This is what the company has to offer. The company does sell these for 99 cents each. If you are in our team, please feel free to reach out to me. I've gotten them printed where they're blank on the back, so you can put your contact information on there yourself. Reach out to me to get those for me. You'll also notice that we have these gorgeous, and this looks invisible because I have my green screen on, but this is our sample pack, and we do have a new sample program getting started. And the sample packs come with 3 candies inside and cost $5 each. They're on back order right now. So because they're on back order, I did create something with the exact content from that document, just so I'd have something to pass out. Okay, it's front and back. I created this because I'm doing an event on Sunday, and I wasn't going to have any more of the green brochures. So I printed these out. Color laser printer, has exactly the same information as the green brochure does. And you can find that, if you need that, you can find this in our APL Go playbook. Okay, it's in the playbook. If you come to the playbook and you scroll down, I called it blank accumulate essay sample brochure, and you can see it's right there, and I left some space at the bottom, and you'll see it's the same information. I did that because I wanted to be legit with the company. I didn't want to put any different information out. This is already, certified information, so I don't want to step outside of those parameters, but I wanted you to have a tool in case you needed it, like this weekend or something like that. Okay, I want to thank you guys so much for being here today. Brenda Graham, do you have anything you'd like to add?
No, I just want to thank you so much. You did such a tremendous job.
Oh, well, thank you, Brenda. You too, as always. As always. Thank you guys so much, and we appreciate you all for being here.